You were in the education system some years ago. What do you think of the UK education system?
It's amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so I would say that the UK education system is phenomenal for 20% of young people. What does this entail? Well, the kids that are able to sit down and be quiet, the children that are able to be obedient, the children that love a little bit of maths, a little bit of English, a little bit of science, the children that require gold stars or praise for grades, not hard work. Perfect. Perfect for them. But the other 80%, absolutely not. It does not serve them one bit. The education system, and after being on both sides of the teacher desk, I can see that it does not serve at least 80% of our young people. They just don't get championed for thinking outside the box. They're rude for putting their hand up and challenging the norm. They get praise for a certain standardized result. They get compared to other students in class if they didn't get a particular result. They get indoctrinated into learning stuff which is not going to serve them. The classic is obviously Pythagoras' theorem. Come on. I mean, to be fair, I smashed it. I was so proud of myself, but you tell me to do that now, no chance. Absolutely no chance. I could not do Pythagoras whatsoever. And it's irrelevant to me. Absolutely irrelevant. It was, I mean, you know the story. You know, John D. Rockefeller, 150 years ago, literally quoted saying something like, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. So they put all these children in a space which is so similar to that on the picket line and also similar to that in prison. I mean, if you think about it, they're all sitting in rows, just like on the picket line. They're all facing forward. They're learning stuff which is not going to help them become free thinkers. They're just going. There's a bell that goes off, and when the bell goes off, you're allowed to go into the courtyard. A little bit like prison, maybe. Another bell goes off when you're allowed to go and have food, just like a canteen. And the canteen system literally looks like in prison, right? Doesn't it? I don't know if you remember that. It's crazy. They have to put their hand up if they want to go to the toilet, just like on the picket line. It's not created for amazing young people that have got so much potential to do more on this planet. It's created to indoctrinate. So there's two types just here. In fact, the word education derived from the Latin for educe, which means draw out, not put in. What's our current education system doing now in the UK? It's putting information in. Hey, Sarah, you need to learn about some guy who was about 80 years ago, Shakespeare. Learn his stuff. That'd be really cool for you. Learn Pythagoras. Learn covalent bonds. Learn the order of the planets. You can literally just find that in seconds on your phone. We're not creating people that can actually utilize that and be problem solvers. You don't need that information. So what they do is they teach children this information, and when they learn that information, it becomes obsolete in their future. It's absolutely crazy. They don't need that information. What we need to do, like I said, Latin for educe means draw out, find out what's inside that young person's head, what they love doing, what they're passionate about. It's almost like ikigai, the Japanese term for reason for being. You need to find out what the kids loves doing, what the kids are good at, what the kids can potentially get paid for, and what could bring service to the world. When we find out those key areas, we can work all around that and create some amazing projects for young people so they can actually become free thinkers and actually do what they love to do on this planet. And obviously, know how to run a house too. But no, we don't do that. So if a parent, it comes back to our question about maybe broke parents, if a parent has got money or not got money, their child would either be educated or indoctrinated. So the parents that have got money, their child will be educated. Private school system, independent school, Montessori approach. The child that the parents doesn't have that lot of money will be indoctrinated. And that's the state school system, the way it is.
See, I was brought up by